Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie, and we are live once again with massively overpowered OPTV, and it is time for Nightingale. Now, it has been a very long time since I played this one, either on stream or just in general. I did make my way to the end game of this early access survival box, and gonna be real, wasn't exactly enticing to me. Mostly because, not necessarily because the end game activities were any bad. It's just that, well, I arrived to it late, and most people were like blitzing through the stuff that was available, and like it just wasn't very comfortable. You know, it wasn't really fun. So yeah. But as of this week, yesterday I believe actually to be specific, the developers at Inflection Games smashed a big old fat reset button and did the Realms Rebuilt update. So this is supposed to have changed progression, this is supposed to change the story, this is supposed to have like changed like the realms. They're not like procedurally generated in the main story arc, they're actually like bespoke and hand built, which is interesting. Though I'm not sure exactly how that'll work into the realm cards mechanic that this game normally has. So basically, like, it's the experience getting to the end game has changed. Now, how much does that translate into later on in the game? Has the combat been really reworked too much? What are the building and progression and the exploration mechanics like? I'm definitely not going to be able to answer all of those questions today. But this is like the first step of my project. This is one of a few different writing projects I've got lined up, if I'm going to be real. Show me Vernon. Right? Yes, we will salute Vernon. But hello, good to see you, Average Teacup, and good to see you too as well, Toaster Master. But yeah, so yeah, everything's been reset, including character progression. I am starting from scratch once again, which I don't hate actually. And this is coming from somebody who made it to the end of the progress bar for the most part, as at least in terms of like regular progression from start to getting to the watch. I'm not that attached. So, we'll see if this is any good. Now, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to be able to put together final impressions or even first impressions in this stream. But I did want to share my very, very initial thoughts and reactions with all of you as part of our wider coverage of as many games as we possibly can. And honestly, I like Nightingale's style. Most survival boxes are not my cup of tea. It takes some different things for them to get me to be interested. And this one has, stylistically anyway, a little something there. So I'm afraid that does indeed mean no Vernon. Vernon is done for, I'm afraid. But we can get another Vernon. We'll see if another Vernon like, nobody's gonna be like Vernon, but we can get somebody maybe who's close to Vernon. Ideally somebody who will be less useless than Vernon. Hello, Rhythm Sage. Good to see you. Hi. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Rest in peace, Vernon. Yes, indeed. 07 in the chat for our good buddy Vernon. He was a wonderful pack mule, and that's kind of about it. Also, actually, no, he was a pack mule, and he was also a great way to divert attention from the boss fights and enemies. So like I could like kite around and like revive him, and then like kite around again and shoot the boss, whittle the bosses down. We'll see. Anyway, I don't know. I'd rather prefer that boss fights be a little more interesting, and the AI companion that they have with me not be so stupid. But we'll see. Again, way too early to know for sure one way or the other. I don't anticipate that we will answer these questions here.
Itself, the realms have existed.
Right, we can do this opening first here.
Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Feywilds. Fae have long since aided man in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Tolerance was known until your grasp extended reach. Greed, in the face of power, saw your world caught in ruin. And out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale, only to be severed from assistance as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, pushing forward towards progress and enlightenment, humanity's final beacon. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker. Wilt thou succumb to fey lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
So immediately I'm really glad that the John Hurt sound-alike Faye Puck is still with us. Really, 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 really pleased by that, genuinely. Excuse me, a little bit of water. Yeah, no, I'm, Alright, so the opening bits, the opening, like, beats are exactly the same. I don't expect that to change all too much, but we'll see. I mean, it's really a question of whether or not the tutorial portion before I get to my abeyance realm will be different. You can't forget a floating goat. You really can't, genuinely. You honestly, there's no way you can forget a floating goat, nor can you forego a floating goat. Okay, so we are here. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a weapon to apply this spell to. Right, okay, that's right. Spells are applied to weapons, not gear.
Let my words steer your steps.
Hey, gimme. Gimme. Yoink. First job, yoink. Oh, they immediately give you a weapon. Interesting. It could be used to destroy obstacles, kill enemies. Yep, okay. There's the Hope Echo, alright. November 3rd, 1889, Sambangan. Paris is lost. All communication with the city has ceased. The last missive received claimed a substance emerged from the Paris transept portal. Since then, only silence. Our work continues in the shadow of this news, the portal ever present while we study the artifacts brought back from the realms. However, uncertainty gnaws at us. We are vigilant for anything untowards. Sita left on an expedition through the portal, but days earlier. With luck, she will have arrived safely to the warm embrace of Nightingale City. She should return soon, but by boat or by portal, I no longer know. I worry for her. Are we wrong in trust in the portals? In the realms? For now, all I can do is wait. Is this a survival game? Yeah, it is. There we go. I'm gonna head and enchant the that spell on this weapon. All right, so far so similar. I guess I have to use this axe in order to knock this stuff down, right? Yep. There we go. And get them goodies. It's like the weird out of time one that's a little Victorian. Exactly. Yes, this is precisely right, Sage. Yep. This is exactly what's up.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you? lost in our Feywilds.
Okay, so yeah, this whole thing is exactly the same. Oh, hello. Got a little friend here. All right, so combat is very similar. Oh. All right, healing is still exactly the same as before. So, control-wise, nothing has really changed. That's good. But yeah, this is exactly that weird, out-of-time Victorian.
Show haste, human.
Like you're tripping through different realms, through different dimensions, and stuff like that. Stylistically, it's got a lot going on for it.
Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get this this shiny here. Yoink! I had to run down that that shiny guy. It's a steampunk game, and I love that. Yeah, for sure. It's like magical Victorian era steampunk. It's really cool.
Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night, the last furtive fae to grace your kind.
All right.
Now, take this blood-stained card that you might travel swiftly to the realm of abeyance. Give me your hands, that we may be friends, and I shall restore amends.
So yeah, always a great idea to just hand over your hands to a fae, just without any sort of thought or question.
Amosit inconul ame. Across the divide, greater gifts await. Partnerships.
New word for me,
with
furtive.
fae afford many wonders yet unseen. Hurry yonder toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of earth, might abscond this nightmare.
And Puck rhymes with luck, obviously. That should be a given there, Sage. I mean, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this made card here. That is to the Abeyance realm. It immediately defaults to the forest, which, you know, makes
Fly,
sense.
Realm Walker. The fiends have caught your despairing stench. Your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
Yeah, those bound are like, hey, get back here! Ah, we just want to scratch you! Hey, come on! Ah! Alright. Oh, this is definitely different. Oh. This is absolutely new. I assumed that I was going to be right into the Forest Abeyance realm, but, Buck, what's up?
Count thyself among the fortunate few who managed to flee the foul pale. Nightingale still stands, but earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so, and struck by woe, begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor?
We'll find out.
Find your bearings and acquaint yourself with this realm. Long has it been left in limbo, not unlike you. Though this dismal landscape bears few reminders of its esteemed past, it need not remain so. One final card I give to thee. Play it yonder, at the center of this ancient crossway, and lift the veil of darkness to usher in a new dawn.
Oh, so it immediately like kind of like indicates or shows off the minor realm card mechanic. Neat. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. Gotta take a. I forgot my controls. Wait a minute. There was a button that I set for removing the HUD. Give me a minute here. F4, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I gotta take a screenshot because, oops. All right, that was weird. All right, so in that case, I'm gonna have to use my other program because hitting F11 and this thing shrinks my window down. All right, that's gonna change. Hang on a second. Is there a button that changes that? Give me a minute here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, that's fine. That's okay, not a big deal. This is a beautiful nightmare. You are not kidding, honestly. Like, that is something else, right? But it also is a, it's a debuff to the whole hecking world. Decreases stealth and the sky is enraged. I mean, decreases stealth. That's, I don't know. But then, play this card to remove all minor card effects from a realm. So, here we go. There we go. Look at that. I mean, it's still a pretty sky. It's just not nearly as menacing now. So all of the effects that were involved or used in the realm are now gone. There we go. Yeah, this is totally different. They immediately tell you about how to use minor cards right from the jump. That is new. That is really, really cool. I like that. Alright. I had to return to Puck. Where is our guy? Where's our boy? Oh, there you are. Bet. There you go. Okay, I was waiting for it. He usually appears next to you. I was kind of waiting on that.
Has made a difference. Quite the mechanism indeed. But you needn't fret over the lofty particulars just yet. More immediate concerns are at hand. The realm you've now cleansed was once the center of the Empyrean network. Long ago, it allowed lesser fae and fleshlings to travel the wilds with ease and accuracy. Though the path onward is presently dormant, it did not meet the same ruinous fate as your human-made network. There is yet a way to reignite these portals, and once thou have proven thyself ready, I shall lead thee to it. One of my promised gifts should help your cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions as you steel yourself. There is much to do before thy survival is assured.
Alright. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Civil tools can be found scattered around the Vance realm. Their locations are displayed on your map. Huck has told me this realm was once the center of the Empyrean network. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I assume, yep, okay. Alright, so it kind of like... So it sort of like leads you along, which, alright, that's fair. His little dance, it's so cute. I know, right? I love Puck. I genuinely do. Puck is great. Alright, so, yeah, this is still really pretty, I have to say. Like, even without the spooky sky, this is quite good. Alright, off we go. Yeah, there is fall damage. Kind of almost forgot that. Honestly, I forgot that I don't have an umbrella. An umbrella basically works like a glider in this game. They do give you like a little bit of forward momentum too. So, but anyway, all right. Yeah, this game is still heckin' gorgeous. All right, so this is our hunting knife. Press P to open progression menu. Okay. Oh, this is new. Oh, this is absolutely new. You had to like find. You had to find. You had to go to specific realms, find a trader, and then like trade for the recipes that you needed to do anything. Like they actually have like a tree now. That's new. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a picture of that real quick. There we go. So I assume I learned these for free simply because I am like, and this does still cost. Okay, so it still does cost um essence. That's what I'm looking for, the word essence. And tiers 1, 2, and 3 are still associated, I assume, with different types of realms. Yeah. So obtained from and the Magwitch Marches, Gloriana's Tears, and the Hollowed Moor. The Gauntlet, as well as Provisioner, Arbarian, Gloom, and Hunt realms. Okay, yeah. So tiers of materials are still specific to certain realms and other things like that, but also like there's like a tree for each of these now. That's great. I actually like that. All right, so do a quick scroll through. So yeah, the very basics. Throwing knives, that was a new thing. Hammers, training dummy, bow and arrow. Okay, okay. I like it. Anyway, right, let's move on. Not every quest will be automatically added to the tracker on your screen. Use the quest atlas to choose which quest to track. Yes. Yeah, we already figured that out. So, alright. Okay. Onward and upward. Well, I guess onward and forward, but, you know, whatever. I assume this is the pick. Yep. Alright, so I've learned that, so now I will be able to... I definitely kind of feel like I need to spend the essence to get the climbing picks. The climbing picks are very, very useful. They allow me to literally, like, scale sheer walls, assuming I have enough stamina to use them. So, it's not a foolproof solution to traversal, but it definitely helps. Or it has helped before. Let me see if I can... Give me a minute here, because I think... Turned off all motion blur. I have the third person turned off because, like, honestly, like, I appreciate that, like, first person melee combat can be hard to watch for some, but, like, you know, it's this game really was built to be played in first person, especially when it comes to combat. So, you know, I kind of had to stick to the first person view. I hope y'all appreciate that and forgive that for me. But it's just so much. It's way easier to play this game in first person. But I will do my best to not spin my head around too much or anything like that. All right, so this is the immolation. Ah, okay. So I could enchant my... Actually, I think I'll use immolation on that. Because that is a little better for combat. I like the axe and the mining pick. So I should be able to unlock the estate cairn. There it is. Which consequently unlocks... I really need to learn these. Yeah, these are vital. Don't really need that 2 yet. Alright, refinement. Tools, clothing... Consumables, yep, definitely want that. So that has automatically unlocked those, that's cool. Enchanter's Focus is for free, really? Interesting, okay. Interesting. Address card, cleansing card. Ah, sweet, I can learn immolation for free. I already know recovery. Immediately can learn charms. Wow. This is actually quite good. I really appreciate this. This really, really, really does, like, kind of open things up significantly. Again, normally you were really kind of locked to, like, opening a different realm and forced to, like, traverse that realm and find the NPC and trade and stuff like that. It was a bit of a palaver, honestly. The the animal AI is still kind of dumb. Oh goodness, that was very funny. Oh wow, that travels very slowly. Interesting. Extremely slowly. That's weird. Nightingale, yes! This is indeed Nightingale. More like something Gale? Boredom Gale? Quiet Gale? What do you got for us? What do you got? There it is. Nightingale. Hey! There you go. Alright. You done it again there, Chief. You dunked super hard. Cannot fake the funk on such a nasty dunk. Alright, so as with most survival games, you run around and you yoink as much stuff as you possibly can. Smashing the E key and just grabby. But of course, there is a encumbrance to deal with. But I do need all of this goodies. Alright. Find a settlement with potential allies. Build an estate cairn to establish a base. Complete encounters in the Fey realm. Oh, hello. Whoa! Excuse me. Wow, that spell does some damage, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Bam. Alright, that's one down. Okay. Not bad. That didn't sound good. Oh, hi! I'll just bop you in the head. And he's gonna run away. Alright, well that's got that guy down. Gotta watch out for my stamina. Alright, so enemy AI is still kinda dumb. Alright, here come some more boys. I do love that I can, like, whack this dude while he's posing at me. That's very funny to me. And... wow, that is very upsetting. The whole squirmy vines thing. I dislike that very much. There we go. Oh, goodness. Alright. I had to keep on. Alright, okay, I get it. I get it. Alright, so I had to chop this thing down in order to stop it from there. We go. Alright. Some of them have horns. Are they Fae? I don't know. I never really like, followed through on the nature of the bound. Or it never was explained. Yay, essence bundle. And I believe our first companion. Yes, indeed. Her name is Bessie. That is certainly a name. Yeah, the wagon is lovely, isn't it? This is actually a an NPC trader wagon. Like, this is usually the wagon that you see in order to. All right, got gently jump scared by a deer. This is usually the wagon that indicates that there's a shop seller nearby. All right. Well then, can I explore this here then, I wonder? This is Vernon at home. Oh, goodness me. If I find another Vernon, I actually will genuinely hire him on the spot. That'd be very, very funny. Alright, got some quartz. This dude was just rocking in the corner. Did you see that? They were just kind of rocking out a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Is there a way down? Let me just explore a little more here. Ah, yes. I will indeed take all of those things. Thank you. Here we go. Always good to look around in old, decrepit ruins. Bernice. Ah, there's an essence trader. So what do the essence traders do now that you learn things through this progression tree, I wonder? You know what? Let's find out. Hi, how you doing? They sell injury cells, potions, food. All right. So actually a little bit unnecessary now. I'm curious. All right. Anyway, hi. How you doing, Wilhelmina? Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? I suspect that we might be the only fine souls in this realm, but your appearance is a most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be besides the savior of our little band? I was a rather accomplished scholar before all this, actually. I like the interface. Yeah, this is much better looking. I mean, this isn't too different, but like the progression tree and other stuff, that's different. Quite refreshing to me, such an open book, surely filled with tales worth telling. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Wilhelmina Sass, columnist for Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier. Overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. We've always time for a new customer. Have you heard any rumors lately? Always. Something particular you're looking for? Know of anyone who could lead me to Nightingale? Perhaps. Seems there is a great many of your fellow realm walkers about, diving from their Nightingale headquarters to realms as near as Sylvan's Cradle. I met one Aurelio Acevedo Ortega as I passed through, and for a man of his years to survive the profession, he must have some level of skill. Or luck. Of course, I've no doubt the man was mad. Gold sickness. It had he and his traveling companion as so enraptured that they dismissed my politest inquiries outright. Okay, well, that's all for now. It seems like to indicate that she still has a quest, so... You know where I might acquire a hiring hand? And I do. My esteemed colleagues here are always looking for work. They're a quiet sort, but I'm sure you'll find them to be capable combatants, builders, roustabouts, whatever you might require. Of course, if no one here is to your liking, there are plenty of capable wanderers in the realms, left mum chance by tragedy, and more than willing to offer their arm in exchange for a realm walker's aid. And, having seen much of the wider realms, I'm sure they have some fine tales we could pry out once you bring them back to me here. Any new traffic, no matter how meek, is good for business after all. Only one way to find out. Alright, so I have to hire somebody. Okay. This is literally like zero sum. I've got to hire a person. Happy Friday the 13th to you too, Ball. Good to see you, Darth. Welcome, welcome. Awesome to have you, friend. Alright, so that and that. So I actually learn things from, like, finding them. I learned things for free from finding them out in the open wild. I really like that. I like the heck out of that. Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I guess we'll hire Bernice. If I find a Vernon, I could always switch out to a Vernon. I'll recruit you. Set behavior. Let's see. Attack allowed, revive allowed, potions not allowed. Harvesting. Turn that off. Build structures. Build unfinished structures. Actually, no, I'll allow this. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now, let me go ahead and give you... Wait, hold for more options. Let's see. Manage inventory. Alright. I feel like... Should I give them... Nope, you know what? I'm going to... What do they have? They don't actually have any equipment. Oh, no, they have a hunting knife. Alright. It's not... They're not totally useless. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, I gotta get wisdom from Grammy Turner. Alright, so I have to speak with this other dude now. Right. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Turner. Groans quietly. Every time I take a gander, another one is larking about. I didn't know better, I ought to think you Earthhoppers are hatching down here. And who made you king of this tomb? My discontent is no one's problem but my own. It's not my wish to imply otherwise. You can forgive the lack of tact, A-E-I-O-U. You can forgive the lack of tact, eh? Seen more folks these last weeks than the past 2 decades combined. Truth is, I claim no finder's rights over this hovel. You lot can tear it down for all I care. Soon enough, I'll be back in the wilds' embrace. Do you have any wisdom to share with an earth lover like me? Not the kind you want, I reckon. I've seen plenty of moonstruck blokes stuffed with powder and steel meet their ends without catching even a whiff of adventure. Before you go chasing for trouble, you ought to have mastered the basics. Good luck making trouble stop chasing me. Well then, you ought to get ahead of the curve. Have you ever cooked a proper meal yet? Not the frilly dinners for you soirees. Round here, what we find is what we'll do. You can feel your guts eating the same grub day in, day out. If you plan on standing a chance against the beasts and the bound, variety will make you stronger. Go on, this recipe in my campfire, yours to use. Some warm food will do you good before you hit the road. Those can't hurt. Now, this sort of exchange is to become a habit, we might as well be made proper acquaintances. Gray Turn is the name. You should look on your travels, Walker. I'll be around if you still have need of me. Alright, so let's go ahead and fuel this up. There we go. And light it up. And And let's go ahead and craft some food. I don't have any meat. Do I have any berries? I don't have any berries either. Alright, so I need to get some berries, apparently. Let's see. Right. Oh, wait. Do I have... Hang on a second. Environment, tools, clothing, magic, consumables. There we go. Alright, so I should be able to make some this much at least. Alright. I think I've got some plants in my inventory, right? No, apparently not. Interesting. Okay. Right. It's time to pick some plants. And, you know, maybe if I find some boars running around, I'll bonk those in the face too. That dude's got a nice mustache, yeah, for sure. It is a very, very hardy facial hair. Okay. See you later, Bessie. Come on, Bernice, let's go. Actually. Oh, that's how you cancel it. Interesting. Thought I could heal Bernice, but I guess not. Wheat plus salt equals hardtack. Food lasts forever. Yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, I wonder. Let's check that really quick. So... yeah, I'm definitely not seeing any, I'm definitely not seeing any sort of spoilage going on here. Such a snack of importance, the Royal Navy had its rations codified. Flour and water make this simple biscuit. Pepys would be proud. Yep, so I do have the hardtack, and I actually can just hit the Q button in order to num num num, but don't really have a need for that yet. This is just plant fibers. Still more fibers and sticks. I'll keep this out for now, because, yep, there we go. I have a bunch of sticks. Seems like my encumbrance is doing okay. Right? Yeah, I think we're alright. Okay, I need to find some berry plants. Let's see. This is all, like, fiber and stuff like that. Let me... you know what? Let's go exploring for a little bit here, actually. And a yoink. See if we can't find something else out here in the forests of the world. Specifically berry plants. Tasty edible plants. They're just sticks, right? Yeah. Yeah, the deer just run around willy-nilly out here, don't they? Okay, do I remember what the edible plants look like? Maybe we will be easier. Animals are nearby. Yeah, it's possible. It might just be more simple since there are animals, but also like they're running around kind of madly, right? Actually, you know what? I should probably eat my hardtail. Oh, here we go. The meat has come early. Ow. Okay. Ow. yeah, that guy's down. So let's go ahead and stab him a few times in order to get those materials. Go. There we go. Okay. And then do a quick bit of this. There we go. They look like Critter Cove drumsticks on a bush. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so I do have some meat. Alright. And I believe... roasted meat that requires just one piece of raw meat. Okay, perfect. Excellent. So the quest step is telling me to eat berries and mixed plants, so I kind of have to do that. But at least I have some materials in order to get some food. Something that's not hardtack, specifically. I mean, you know, wins justify the means when it comes to survival, but, you know, just have a little something different. That's, a little more robust. Ooh, can I knock these down then? Hang on a second. What is this? Quartz? That's tin. Oh, okay. Wow, this is a huge tin deposit. My gosh. Absolutely massive tin deposit. Wow, I was not ready for that. That's great. Sheesh. Okay. Felt like this material was way more scarce back in the fire build, but this is quartz. Yeah, that's quartz. So that I recognize. Alright, so quartz is necessary, I believe, in order to put together some, like, magical implements. Obviously, tin, that's like a metallurgic ore, so, okay. Neat. I kind of wish these things would lead me to stuff as opposed to just running around and kind of... feels like they usually lead me astray, if I'm very honest. Now, you know what? Let's pay attention to some of the compass headings, right? What do we got here? Let's see. That's a settlement. Spilomena and Graham. Okay, so actually... a treasured item. You know what? I should probably head to that. Let's do that, actually. Assuming I didn't pick it up. I mean, I assume I hadn't picked it up because it's still showing up on the map, so... let's do that. Let's completely ignore the, the quest steps and just wander around and grab stuff. Things said before disaster, right? Gotta be careful for the... what was that noise, by the way? Anyway, gotta be careful for the fall damage, is what I was trying to say. Sploosh. Okay, yes, status effects are still very much a thing. See them on the bottom left. And some more rocks. Let's see, what is up here? What did I walk blithely past before? I got some cured meat. That's pretty good. Oops, wrong tool. Ah, a makeshift torch. Sweet. Excellent. And a feast realm. Play this card to prolong the effects of a meal, grow hungry more slowly, and heal more quickly. Some tin ore and a stamina potion. I like that. Thank you. All that. Yoink. And I'm glad I went back here. Alright. So in that case, there's a Bastille of Intellect, another treasured item, and some combat areas. I'm gonna head to the Bastille of Intellect and see if maybe that doesn't like get us towards some of the things that we need to get for this next quest step with the berries and the plants. Let's see if we can't find our way to that. Up and around this ridge here. I assume it's probably that thing there then. If I had to guess, that is probably the Bastille of Intellect. Or at least in that general area, so let's go. Take a quick peek. I keep forgetting I don't have an umbrella. Brainworms, man. High-level brainworms. Gotta be careful of the fall damage now. I can't just glide around and jump off of things as completely blithely and carelessly as I used to. I actually have to watch out. I have to take care of my knees. Like the old man I am. Okay, I'm going to equip this in order to have my spell ready, but let's see. Yep, that is indeed the Bastille of Intellect. Alright. And usually these things don't have enemies. Oh, hang on a second. Suddenly it's very sharp itch on my back. There we go. These usually don't have combat, but animals are very stupid in this game still. Alright. So I had to, like, hit these things in the order that they go pink. Right, so that's second. Can I vault still? Okay, yes. Yes, I can. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so that's what I unlock. So, let's see. That goes first. That goes third, right? Yep. Come on, hit. Okay, that's that one, and then this guy. I didn't need to hit it. You can hit it if you want to. If I had a ranged weapon, there are some of these where I needed a ranged weapon to actually hit them. That is not quite the case with this guy. I should just be able to walk up and touch him. And now this will unlock. And I got a whole bunch of essence. Heck yes. Alright, so that's that cleared. Now if I go directly east, I will run across the treasured item and the infestation thing, so... Flying deer! Indeed. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this out in order to have this ranged spell that I have at hand ready. Oh, hey! Excellent. Alright, and I have throwing knives, too. Okay, so I should be able to unlock these now. Yep. So that and that. Love it. Just give me a second here. I'm just going ahead and get rid of that person here. There we go. All right. Do a little bit of moderation of this chat here. There we go. All right. Okay, so now that I've... Right, reload, okay. Okay, alright. I'm gonna have to knock this down, because I assume... Oh, wait. Can I not... Did I not, unlock arrows? Okay, no, I did. Alright. Okay. Oh, hello. How you doing, fellas? Alright. Okay, there are boys! Hey, 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 hey! Get back here. Oh, this is locked because of the... Whoa! Alright, you keep on poking that. I'm gonna handle the enemies. You do your thing. Hose at me, fella. Ow. Did Bernice fall down already? No, she's still up. Okay. She's actually just walloping this dude. Okay. Okay, let's knock this out. There we go. All right. I have to say the combat stuff. I mean, the combat mechanics still exactly the same, but like the combat tunnel areas, whatever you want to call them. These things, the infestations, that's what they're called. Little more involved, actually. It's interesting. These have lamps on them. Yeah, those boys have lamps for heads or cages around their heads. It's a little weird. It's kind of funky. No, but we don't shame out here. If they feel like wearing cages around their heads, then that is their business. What do we got here? Oh yeah, defeated the infestation. So one more infestation up here to the northwest. And yeah, I think that'll be good for the start. That's a good start, if you ask me. So far, so good. I should probably build a tent and a bedroll, though, before I go too much further. Let's see. I need to go a little more northerly. Is that it down there, I wonder? I like the idea of having personal light like that. Somehow I don't know that that's the same. Could be, I don't know that those are functioning lamps. Alright. Going to build mode here. Okay, so building is still a little wonkadoodle, but it's fine. Bonk. Alright, and let's put down a bedroll. Put that down here. Oh, I need more sticks. Okay, I can do that. Easily. There we go. Alright, going ahead and rest for a little bit. Oh, you can actually, like... Oh, interesting. You can actually change your difficulty from here. Neat. Alright, that's different. Okay. Cool. Alright. Okay, so our objective is right here. This looks pretty tiny. Might not be an awful lot of enemies to fight, but then again, I still have to be kind of careful, right? So I hear them roaring at me. Here they are. Hi guys, how you doing? Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, so if I don't charge it up, it actually, like, fires off faster. Okay, got it. I think that was it? No, because I have not done any damage to the... Oh! It... Oh, I have no stamina. Okay. Need to do some damage to this thing because we have not done anything to it yet. And I am out of stamina now. Oof! There we go. Whew. You. And you. Right in your butt. just chop him right in the ass. There we go. Oh. Jerk. I think I might have been accidentally hitting Bernice. That was a mistake. That's fine. Alright. That was something else. Okay. Get all these goodies, because, I mean, I've earned them. Let's head back to our little tent here, and, that seems like a good point to call it, honestly. Let's see. How do these work? I'm curious. Do I have to, like... Oh, I have to... Ah, okay. There we go. So, do these have ammunition, I wonder? Presumably. Well, anyway. That's a question for another time. I have to kind of think about that later. But this is interesting. This is definitely completely different. Like, the way it's starting is completely unique. I'm kind of leaning into it a little bit. We'll see how the rest of this goes, and I'm going to be putting together some more complete impressions later. But for now, that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you so very much to everybody for hanging out. We have a lot more through the rest of the week as usual. Later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is back with another Adventure Quest 3D stream. Saturday, February 14th at 12 noon Eastern, MJ is live with some V Rising for her Sandbox Saturday. And then on Sunday, September the 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern, I am back with my family in some Final Fantasy XIV. So we hope you will tune in for all of that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And as always, thank you to everyone for all of the support you provide to Massively Overpowered. Whether you're watching our streams live or on demand, reading what we have to write on the website, or doing generous things like donating bits to the channel, subscribing to the channel, whitelisting the ads at the site, or if you're one of our amazing Patreon supporters. No matter what you do, top to bottom, you're the fuel that keeps Massively OP going. We will see you later. Till then, have a great rest of your day. Bye! And yes, thank you, Krieglich. Appreciate your love. Take care, y'all.